Hi everyone, John back again after a few weeks. Sorry about that. I've been really busy at home doing all sorts of activities like you do, and I haven't had time to film anything, but I have been busy with my bees. And the last video that I put up with showing you the big fat queen cells, it rained for 2.5 weeks after that. Beekeeping goes wrong sometimes, and the queens never got out to get mated, so I had to do 3 grafts quite quickly. I knew that they wouldn't work when I saw all that rain, so I prepared 3 grafts, and I popped them in the Nucs again, and they were actually successful, the 3 Nucs. So what I did was I re-queened 2 of the hives in this little apiary with new queens from Queen Lot, and the 3rd one I've got in this little Nuc box here. We'll have a look. Queen Lot's daughter. It'll show you the genetics and the calmness of them, and someone's going to come and collect it soon. So we'll look to see if there's enough brood and pollen and honey in there. I did mark it about, I think it was a couple of weeks ago it started laying, and I did mark it with a white dot for this year 2021. So we'll have a little look in here now, and I'll show you a few other things as well after this. I have been busy, so let's have a look in here together and see what we can see. It'd be nice to see the genetics of Queen Lot, and actually I've given someone Queen Lot now. Someone wanted some bees, and I gave them the whole hive. So we'll have a look in this one now, and so I've got genetics in this apiary from her. So this smoker, actually my favourite smoker. I'm a bit of an old-fashioned beekeeper, and I use matches all the time to light my smoker, but I've reluctantly bought one of these little things. They're electric, and you just press it and then get a really hot piece of flame, really go across them 2 points. Just light the paper with it. It is easier. I'm gonna go modern and have this instead of matches. So let's have a look in here together and see how we get on. But beekeeping does go wrong sometimes. I'm sure I'm not the only one where you get things go wrong, like it rained for nearly 3 weeks and messed it all up for me. And yes, and I went on holiday, and when I came back a couple of the hives had swarmed. I went on holiday at the wrong time, and that's just beekeeping for you. So let's have a look together now in here and see this lovely Nuc and see how calm it is, see whether she's laying nicely, and hopefully we'll spot the queen together. Well, I've got the smoke here, but I'm not going to use it. This is just in case I need it. I don't like using smoke on Nucs, so we'll leave that to one side. Now hopefully we got, say, pollen this side, I think it should be. A few frames of brood and a frame of capped honey or liquid nectar at least. So we'll have a look now to see what we've got in here. Well, we've got bees covering about 3 frames. These 2 they're not covering, so there's plenty of room in here. So you don't want your nucleus swarming, because if it's too jammed, I've got trouble here. This is melted, look. That's gone and got melted. That's melted where the sun's been on it. Let's hope the rest is alright. Got a good laying pattern there, look. We've got loads of brood. Look, a whole frame of brood, but that, where that it's been in this plastic and the sun's been on it, it's melted that end frame. So it's obviously got hot in there. I'm going to have to put this in the shade. That looks good. It's a whole frame of brood there. That's another whole frame of brood. Cat brood, look. It's completely covered in cat brood. really is, you know, almost full up. That's 3 frames of cat brood. So she's obviously a prolific layer like the mother. And there's a 4th one there. Right, we're looking for the queen with the white dot. Can you see the queen with the white dot? Not yet. I'm going to have to put this in the shade, this. I'll put something here to stop the sun on it. This is all honey in here. Absolutely jammed with it. Yeah, it's jammed with honey, so got a nice lot of straws there. And there's the queen. That is Queen Landlock's daughter. Just there, look. Where was it? There, you can see her head, a white dot, look. Just there. So she's really running around wanting to lay eggs. So this is really good at laying eggs, this queen, these genetics. So we've got 3 frames of cat brood in there, so this is really going to take off, I should think. We've got 3 frames of cat brood, so put another brand new frame in there, and what we'll do is I'll put another hive here and maybe something over it to protect it from the sun so it's not so hot. So obviously got hot with this, we've had some quite hot weather lately. I should have thought about that. This should be in the shade, but it's only in the sun for about 2 hours a day here. The sun goes round behind trees, so it obviously melted it. It was not good. Got too hot on the side, just on that side there. There we are, that is nicely in the shade now. It's got some slates this side, so that'll take all the heat, the slates, and it's in the shade of them slates, and it's also got a bit of tree there as well, shading it from the other side. There's 2 hives here in the garden, and this little nuke on the right is one I got at, it was a swarm catcher at a golf club tournament, where they had to stop the tournament for me to catch the swarm that was on one of the flagpoles. We'll have a look in here now to see if it's got a queen. I haven't looked in it since I got it, and we'll see whether we got a queen or not. They are going in and out quite a lot, so it's hopeful. That one wispy then. nasinal gland shown, let's see. So, and that one, so they're calling the actual bees in now, the ones that are flying about. So they looks like they're going to make that as their home. There's all the bees going in there now. That's how to get a hole-in-one. Beekeeping hole-in-one. This one is really in the shade of this apple tree, so this shouldn't overheat. There's a lot of bees in this one. Have a look at how many's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. This is one, you just say, got from a golf course. Wow. Let's have a look in here. A little bit of pollen in there. That's all drawn out comb. It's drawn out both sides, that is. We're hopefully going to find some eggs and a queen. Here's the queen just here. You won't be able to see it, but I'm going to get it and mark it now. I've got the queen off of there. There's the queen. I'll get her up to the top just so she can't move, and get her abdomen just on the hole. There, just there, and there she is marked now. You can see her there, I think. Bring her down a bit. Quite a big queen actually, look. She's got a black tail. There we are. We'll put her back in now. Just making sure all them frames are close together as possible, and we'll put the queen back now. She's just gone in there, just down in there. Look how the pheromones where the bees are on where she was. I'm going to use a bit of smoke on this because I want to get them off of here. A little bit like that. I want to put this back. Right, so that one is ready to go now. If I need to give this to someone or something, we'll see. Have a look in the other. Have a look in this one. See what's in here. Take the old dummy board out. There's an empty frame there that are starting to draw out, that one. There's a frame they've made themselves, look. They've drawn all that out. Nice and straight. Can you see how straight it is? So that's one they've drawn out. There's no queen on there. There's no eggs here. There's loads of eggs in here. This whole frame's full of eggs, and there's the new queen there. It's actually a big queen. Looking in to see a place to lay an egg. We've got the same thing again. I'm just going to get the queen up to the top, hold her in place. There's another queen, successfully marked. What did I see her there? It's actually another very big queen. You know, there's nothing wrong with that one. Very nice. Put this back now. Put this queen back now. She's there, just going in, really big, on the top of this frame here. She's going down in. That is a so one of my students is having this. He's only 12 years of age, and his parents as well having it with him, and this is the hive they will be getting, and I think it's going to be great. That's it then, and thanks for watching. Oh, there's some crows up there, and just earlier on, did you hear the pigeons flapping about? They was mating on the fence while I was doing the bees. And Lynn, my wife, has been kind enough to allow me to have a new honey house, so this is what I've been up to. Concrete slab ready for the honey house to be delivered, so I'll have loads of room to put all my equipment for the winter, making frames and things. So it's very kind of Lynn to allow me to have a new toy. And I've learned a lesson there. Them plastic Nucs are not very good in the sun. The wooden ones probably would have been alright, but you know, I'll make sure that that doesn't happen again. After all these years I'm still learning, but the thing is, that's sort of new equipment to me, so you're going to learn these mistakes as you go along, and I'm hoping that everything will be okay with them. So those two there in the garden are great. I'll see you on the next episode for honey collection, or look at the honey at least. So see ya, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.